There we go. I'm going to share it out. Maybe. This phone. Okay. No, it's good. I'm just sharing it out real quick, Deanna. Wonder why it was doing that, because my phone wasn't doing it. Remember the last time my computer was buffering, but my phone wasn't. Now this time, the phone was buffering, the computer wasn't. This time the computer was, and my phone wasn't. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm gonna watch your I forgot I fell asleep last night. I'm gonna watch your videos when we're done here. I wonder how I put your name in front of the link. On my phone. I don't know how to do it on the computer neither. Can you hear the neighbor's TV by chance? Are you there? Or can you hear me? Arturo, I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. Villaba? Thanks for the like. I'm going to drop your link. How are you doing, Arturo? Did I say that right? Oh, you have no videos? I'll still go ahead and drop your link. Connect to Deanna. It should connect back to you. I think I gotta get a different phone because that crack in it, I think, is getting interfering with it bad. Well, we lost one, Deanna. Well, mine says 0 actually. On the computer, it says 1 on the phone. I don't understand why they don't have any videos. They could put up at least one short. You know what I'm saying? Put up one short, and if they get 1,000,000 views, they get paid that way too. Then come to live streams to get their links dropped. My glasses are always filthy. I run out cleaning stuff. He could have been, but he retracted. It looked like underwear or diapers or something. I don't know what it was. Because he retracted the message. Yeah, we get all kinds in here, huh? Okay. I'm going to show you the kit I was talking about. It just came in this clear plastic bag. And it says Solar Snap. Solar Snap, the ECLIPSE app. 2 Solar Snap camera filters, 2 ECLIPSE safe solar glasses, free ECLIPSE photo app, Apple and Android, maybe both. Okay. Now we got the 2 glasses, as you can see. Then we have 2 of these, which is for the phone. Then these are the 2 Velcro. Hey, Whimsical Goldie, how you doing? Well, they're solar glasses. It's tomorrow around 3:51 here. So, anyways, it's got this, and I'm afraid to open it. It's the Velcro thing, which this right here says, place Velcro here on this little doohickey right here, right? But when you go to open this, it looks like it's only one Velcro because it's stuck to the paper. That's why I'm confused. Because after I'm done doing this, I'm going to go ahead and set it up tonight. But it looks like there's only one. It's got two Velcros in there, but only one side. Which I say you put it on this side right here. It says the Velcro goes right here. And if that's the case, then we'd have to have two sticky spots or two Velcros, because put one here, then one on the phone, and then you Velcro it together, correct? Yeah, it's sticky on one side. But what I'm saying is, if you go to put it on the phone, and the Velcro goes on that one part, I don't understand how it's going to stick to the phone. Because the Velcro would be down here. Right there. And it doesn't show a way that it sticks to the phone. Oh, it's got one on the phone. Let's see. Okay. Your package will blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Attach the filter so its corners are all covered, so it covers all camera lenses. As shown in image 2, be sure you're attached to solar snaps correctly. Securely, so it won't fall off. Then once you practice with the app and have the solar snap securely on your phone, it's time to capture this amazing eclipse. Let's do it. How to use the app and pictures. I don't know why you got to have an app. It don't make sense why you have to have an app when it's a lens for the phone itself. I'm glad it came with two, because my son's supposed to come over. So, just trying to organize my stuff. Having a 40-hour week work. It looks like I had a hurricane in my room. Could be made. They made the lenses to use with the app. That's all that came in the kit, is what I showed you. No, there's no paper on it. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's, because when I pulled up, it was stuck to the paper itself. Well, hopefully it does have glue on both sides, Whimsical. Let me drop your link. Deanna's up top. I appreciate if you connect with her. She'll connect back. Won't you, Deanna? She always does. Now, I don't know how to put your name in front of your link. I'm afraid I'm not on this phone, because just when I hit it, it puts up the link. That's it. So there you go, Deanna. So Whimsical, if you oh, you already subscribed to her? That's cool. Oh, from a while ago. Well, she's probably already subscribed to you. I'm sure she's checking now. I'm glad to see you stop by. Oh, you already have her too? Okay. Well, Deanna put up some new shorts. Whimsical, y'all check them out. Usually all hers are funny, but I guess these won't be funny. Be interesting though. I've still got to watch them, which I'm going to do after I get off this live stream. I fell asleep last night. I skimmed over that. Did anybody get hurt? Oh, I bet you were scared. Oh, I bet you were. I'm glad nobody got hurt. So you're actually not too far from Ohio, right? I'm not good at geography. I know New York's like 4 hour. Niagara Falls is like 4 hour drive, I think. Somebody told me that one time, anyways. I went when I was like 12 or 13, something like that. It was pretty neat. We went out on the boat. Back in the day before you had cell phones and you had regular cameras, they weren't waterproof. So we didn't get any pictures because they got soaked. I would have freaked out, Whimsical. Yeah, I know. What's a fault line, Whimsical? Oh, I didn't even know there was an earthquake in California. Oh, geez. I'd be moving. Ohio is one of the safest places you can live weather-wise and stuff. Yeah, when they had how long's it been, Deanna, when those tornadoes touched down? 3 weeks, a month ago, a little over a month ago, maybe. My niece was here and she said the walls were shaking and everything. She said, I was holding on to the wall, sissy. She said, you slept right through it. I said, I know I slept right through it. I said, this place is old, man. I don't worry about tornadoes or anything else. And she ended up sleeping on the dog beds. Because she's like, you know where I slept at? Like, no, because she bought this air mattress for me. She said, I slept on the dog beds on the floor. It's like, you're silly, man. This place was built in like the 60s. Yep, except for tornadoes. You're right, Deanna. But I really don't worry about those too much. Like I said, this place was built in the 60s. It's held up, it's stayed up this long. I have a feeling a tornado isn't going to hit. If it does, I'm going to die because I've got a big pine tree out there. No, not that, not them, Deanna. The ones before they wiped out oh shoot. I can't remember what they wiped out. Deanna, where was that at? About a month ago. We had tornado warnings or tornado watches um, 3 or 4 days ago. It'd be like the Wizard of Oz, Deanna. It'll pick you up and you'll be saying there's no place like home, huh? Well, we can't get hurricanes here. Oh, yeah. I think Deanna's close to a river, too. Am I correct, Deanna? Yeah, check out her short videos. Whimsical. Wow. I'd have been freaking. If I was on the road, oh boy. I have a fear of drowning. Oh, that's sad. They probably did it all for YouTube, too. Waste of lives. They just graduated. Young. And they thought they were invincible. That's why I said back in the day, I wasn't scared of anything. The older I got, the more scared I got of consequences of stupid stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it, Deanna? That's just nuts. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. Made it home safe and sound. I tried to go through outside the town I grew up in. It's called Darville, and down the Deanna. If you remember where Jerry Massey lives, Paul Leach lived in that big white house. Then you went down the hill, and then across the street, Jerry Massey lived there. But you know how that road always flooded right there when we got too much rain? Well, my dummy, I had a little white Toyota Corolla, and I wanted to go. I needed to go that way, so I thought, and I had JC in the car with me. Got halfway through it, there went the car. It's just stopped running. So had JC steering, and I was outside pushing. Got us through it though. It wasn't flooded that bad. It was flooded enough to flood my engine. But it started up, believe it or not, after I got through it. Jeesh. I guess you had a real bad flood. Our flood out there would come from a creek. It only floods so much across the road into to the grass next to it. When like no rushing water or anything like that. That's a smart thing to tell them. Yeah, I fell on my head that day. I might have been mistaken. It might have been Felicia driving, trying to drive it, and JC out there helped me push it because he was a big boy. Those ladies just didn't care. They just wanted to get home, huh? Put other people's lives in danger just to get home. Let me pin your link for a minute, Whimsical. In case somebody else comes in. I'll get you again, Deanna. I don't know what happened, Max. He was supposed to come in. Andrew Roderick. Have you been here before, Andrew? This was after the flood. Like I know I live in a flood zone and told them what it means to cause same thing for them. Right, right. Ooh, Deanna's got a crush. Let me check out Randrew. What how much you want to bet it don't have no videos? Oh yeah, he does. King mommy bitch. What is that? That's funny. I'm gonna subscribe to you, Andrew. I'll drop your link too. Did you give me a like, Andrew? That's got to be Bill. It's not Bill? You know what? On my analogs or is it called analogs or whatever? When you go to YouTube Studio, my most of my viewers are 13 to 17 years old. Watching those sleep streams. You know what they're wishing for? Yeah, I'm glad you don't cross the bridge, Whimsical. It's crazy. Yours says the same thing, huh? Did he give me a like? I missed it. Oh, Deanna, his ex-girlfriend's crying. I mean, he's crying because his ex-girlfriend broke up with him. Oh, I already did drop his link. So how old are you, Andrew? Okay, Deanna and Whimsical, how old you think Andrew is? Teenager? About 15? I said teenager. So how old are you, Andrew? You got 18 to 35 years old, mostly for my videos. Well, you're doing better than me. I got little kids watching mine. And mine says not made for kids. Every video. Did you have a different name, Whimsical? Before? No? Well, I got one person that comes in that has, used to come in when I was going live all the time, would switch up her name. Oh, Deanna, he still loves you. Isn't that special? And don't break his heart, Deanna. Gotta know how old you are first, Andrew. My niece is, my great niece is 17 years old and she watches my sleep streams. She told Kayla, she says, I can't believe she does sleep streams. Kayla says, she watches you, sissy. She must be bored when she wakes up at night or can't sleep. Heartbroken and still trying. I am the same. I may have had something making me cry, but still hug my friend. Say young, say say young. I love you. I just butchered that name, didn't I? Oh, saying. Okay, sorry. I'd say what I've heard, but I can't do it because there might be a kid in here. Whimsical. Yeah, somehow my niece does this with her keyboard, like swipes it or whatever, and it comes up the word she wants it to do. I don't know how she does it. Oh, he left you, Deanna? Dag nabbit. Broke your heart, didn't he? At least you can say you still have it, Deanna. How Deanna got her groove back. It was through YouTube. I wonder where its mode's at. And 50 Cent hasn't stopped in to say goodnight. I feel sorry for him. He don't get along with his mother too well. He should graduate this year. He graduated last year. He was 17. It's a possibility it might be this year he graduated. Because he'd be 18. I was talking about 50 Cent. He hasn't stopped in to say goodnight. On my sleep streams, he always tells me good night, and he came in and said good night or hi, Granny, last night. Night before last. I can't remember. I went live last night and the night before last. I woke up today. It was 7:21 p.m. I was sleeping on and off. But I got to go to bed earlier tonight. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm subscribed to so many people, I don't know who's live and who isn't. Like I said, a lot of my viewers are from India and Philippines, USA. He's probably live now. I'll stop in and say hi. Let me see if he's live. I put 40 Cent. Shoot. That's like bringing up 50 Cent itself. I know he was on Twitch. Let me take the reel off of it. I think it's 50 Cent 17. Bring up 50 Cent. What's his name, Deanna? What's his name? Because I can't find him. He's bringing up 50 Cent. Because it used to be all 50 Cent 17 XXX. Let me see. Live sleep stream part 16 for watch hours. Okay, then what's the problem here? I can't comment. Why can't I comment? There it is. XXX 50 Cent. I had too many X's in it. He just moved away from the computer as I told him good night. Now he's rapping. You and JC will get the kit figured out before the event. I hope so, Deanna, or I'll be mad. I mean, I got to find another pair of solar glasses. I can actually just hold the solar glass over it if I have to. I don't understand why I can't give him a like or anything. Yeah, I need to find his other glasses. I set them somewhere. I can't remember where I set them at. I'm always doing dumb things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I plan on doing if I can't figure this out. If this doesn't stick, if I can find the other glasses, because I got 3 pair now. Because I gave him counselor that 1 pair. JC has to have a pair. Same here, what, Deanna? I just hope it isn't cloudy. I don't know if I told you, JC's grandpa said that when he was younger, Him and a buddy of his took a tire and a mirror and burnt the tire and smoked out the mirror and watched the eclipse that way. Oh, I'm good about that. I think that's where how JC gets a lot of his ideas is through his grandpa. JC's always been mechanically inclined, but I think he gets a lot of his weird ideals from his grandfather. I'm going to do another sleep stream one night. I just don't want to do it tonight. Can't smoke. I won't smoke during sleep streams. I meant live, being live or anything like that, videos or anything. I've caught myself a couple times. I see a cigarette in one. In one of them, I did. I don't like to show that. Yeah, so true, so true. I think I have another mouse too. I keep hearing something in the kitchen. No, I've got some patches to quit, but I got to break that hand to mouth thing. I mean, I did the patches when I was pregnant with Felicia. It worked. I only did it for 3 weeks because that's when they didn't have it was silver. They weren't clear, and it burnt the skin right off me, the whole top layer. But they were. I quit for 3 weeks. Didn't crave a cigarette one time. Yeah, ouch. It was ouch. I was all red in different spots. Because back then they wouldn't, if one in the arm, you put it back on your hip, to where like your pants would hold it on and stuff better. I had red blotches all over, red square spots all over me. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. Well, if you ain't doing no nicotine, then you don't need to be vaping, right? Because aren't we addicted? Well, the hand to mouth thing again. Oh, my landlord brought me those receipts. Believe it or not, the very next day, like she said she would. I emailed them in. Yeah. I don't eat and smoke. If JC's here, I can't smoke at all. Now, if we're in my car, I smoke, and he gets over it. But in the house, I open both doors and put a fan on, suck smoke out. But if he's eating or drinking anything, absolutely no smoking. He's always been like that since he's a little kid. I'm a little kid, from like 1 years old and up. He did not like to smoke. So I had to go outside and smoke. And you know what's weird? I needed furniture, and I bought this couch off these people that lived behind Bible College. And every time he slept on that couch, he would have night terrors. Every time when he took a nap, and you couldn't wake him up, he would just scream and scream and scream and scream. And he couldn't talk then. He had problems pronouncing his words. He was in speech therapy. But I would hold him and rock him and rock him and rock him. Couldn't soothe him for nothing. He wouldn't wake up. It was only when he slept on that couch. He said he remembers that. He's like, I remember that, and I couldn't talk because I was stupid. I was like, you weren't stupid, JC. I said, you just had problems pronouncing your words. So tomorrow I gotta get my smoking out. We'll be outside, but I can't smoke just in case the wind blows in his face. All right, Whimsy Poo Goldie, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I'll drop your link again. Just in case somebody else comes in. Where am I at? I think he was actually dreaming about another life. I really do. But he just couldn't talk. I wish he could have talked. He could have told what the night terrors were about. My counselor, I was telling her about my nightmares with JC being little in there and Jordan still being the same age he is. Because I had him 2 nights in a row. She said, it sounds like you're going back in time to me. And I could be, I don't know. Because I used to have bad dreams when my kids were little. One of them was the bridge on 22 in Circleville. You go across the water. I had a dream. I was driving. I had Kayla with me and Felicia with me, and they weren't too far apart in ages. I think she'll be 37, Felicia should be 35. And, or she'll be 38. I can't remember. But I ran off. It was flooded. I ran off the bridge, and it was flooded. And I had to make a choice on which one to save. And I woke up. It was terrible. When I have these dreams about JC being little, I wake up in panic attacks. Oh, I don't know. It come from an older couple. I remember I paid $40 for it. You know how you see these documentaries where these kids are like describing their past lives, like the one where he was a pilot in World War I or II. I can't remember which one it was. and he was saying what his name was and everything. And then I seen a video of this little girl, and seen this one of this little girl, and she said her name was Mary. She said, and her mom was like, "Who's Mary?" And she's like this. She says, "I'm Mary." She said, and she had died. No, she didn't know she died. She had got hurt somewhere, but see, she had died, and she didn't know she had died. That's some crazy stuff. I have a lot of dreams of destruction, buildings to being destroyed, and I'd be lost. I'd be looking for people, and I'd be lost. I'd be going from building to building, and they were all just destroyed. A lot of death, destruction. Wow. Do you have cable or something? So I don't have cable. On Roku, it's got a thing called Phenomenon. Then it has some ghost things on it too. I'm fascinated by the Egyptians' pyramids, and I'm also fascinated by how the it was the Mayas or the Incas that they found a metal piece of something. I can't remember what they said it was, and there was no metal back then. JC was saying he'd like to go to Egypt to see the pyramids. He looked up the price of everything. It was only 2,500 for two people. Yeah, it's crazy. They said some of them weighed a ton, some weighed 2 tons. Then one of them weighed 10,000 tons. One rock. Did you hear that? No, it's not. Did you just hear what I heard? I don't know what that was. It's in the kitchen. Okay, Deanne, I'm gonna have to get off here because I'm supposed to get a phone call. So I'm glad you stuck around, give me somebody to talk to. No, there's nobody here with me. By myself. It was weird, wasn't it? All right, I'll probably go live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know, okay? Thanks. Peace out, my friend. Peace out.